the next session. So last session, the party attended the Autumn Festival, and had some chill time, had a few laughs, and it ended up encountering the Yuiki family, or at least the sons of this family, as they had come down to the festival at the prompt of their father, which was an interesting experience, to say the least, as you were not expecting to encounter them until you went to go and pay them a visit. So, the next day, it is now the... numbers, names, locations, enemy. Wait, so my details, because I've forgotten what day it is immediately afterwards. Okay, so current in-game date is the 1st of November, 56 AR. And as you awaken, mentally preparing yourselves for the day ahead, you notice that the air has gotten quite crisp very quickly. Quite cold. Seems like the seasons are changing rather fast. And you go through your normal morning routines. You end up seeing the Yuiki boys are also joining in, as they've been offered temporary room to stay in.
Where are they staying? Where's their room compared to ours?
It is currently, well, what would be Group Z's room, but there is no Group Z at the moment, so...
Okay.
Basically at the end of the hallway, where they've been given temporary hospice. Yeah, that's the word. Fucking... Lucas, you're a moron. Anyway. So, yeah, they were basically given a room there, given a room in the guild for the night, purely because nowhere else was open by the time that they, that they decided to actually try and get their lodgings. Because somebody decided to wander off, meaning they never actually booked the inn that they were going to stay at before going into the festival celebrations. So down the hall, you can hear some morning bickering and disagreements as you end up going off to breakfast. They end up joining you, and it's the usual routines from there. Until you are gathered in one of the briefing rooms, with the Yuiki boys present as well, as Lucas sits you all down and addresses you. Right. So, once more into the breach, I suppose.
Getting good at this by this point.
Hmm?
So we're getting good at this by this point.
Lucas rolls his eyes. Yes, and we just happen to have some of the most powerful time mages drop into our lap out of nowhere. Why the fuck your father thought it was a good idea to send you to us without any sort of forewarning, I will never know. And Gruff now just shrugs. Well, yeah, I don't think he quite expected you to be so surprised by our arrival, but oh well. Right, yes. Well, if the four of you could pipe down a little, I will deal with you in a minute. So, and Lucas turns his attention to Group U. So, simply put, you have two missions whilst there. The first is sorting out the heirloom business. Go figure. The second thing I would like you to do whilst you're there is to get Group M to hurry their asses back, as I've been told that they are... Well, a couple of them have basically been left behind there. Specifically, Selhrana is still in Ishtath. The rest of the group have come back this morning, like within the early hours of the morning.
I can say that doesn't
bode well for group cohesion for them.
Yeah.
Lupus just shrugs. Well, it's not like half their group's probably getting disbanded anyway. And Lupus realizes what he said. You were not supposed to hear that.
Yeah, we kind of gathered that.
Well, yeah. It's what? Lupus starts counting on his fingers. Of them, I think 4 of them are staying. As there have been some problems, we'll put it that way, that a few of them are causing that I've had enough of. And you can hear Lupus mutter Shalnar's name under his breath.
And Fenton shudders.
And there is an almost borderline snarl-like expression on his face as he snaps back to it. It's like, right, anyway, yes. So if you could see if Selhrana's still in Ishtath, or if she's fucked off somewhere else, that'd be great. But no dilly-dallying. I've set up a teleport crystal, the teleport crystal for you guys, so you should be able to just go straight there. Since I've been there before, so I should be able to I can calibrate it for you guys. And yeah, if you can find Selhrana, brilliant. If not, Heirloom is the top priority. Please and thank you. And Lupus just sighs. Rubs his temples for a moment. No, advertisement, no, fuck off. Why did you not loot?
Capitalism has infiltrated the guild.
Why did that not loot? That should have looped. Of course it doesn't loop. Why would it loop? That would make sense. There we go. Thank you. Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, so you guys are gathered together and basically led to the crystal room after a few moments before Lupus remembers something. Oh, fuck, right, yes. Hold that thought. And Lupus brings you all into the armory.
Oh.
But you're stopped outside of the armory door for a moment as Lupus steps in, and you can hear a little bit of a commotion.
Okay. Can I put my head in the door?
You pop your head through the door, and immediately a hand almost slaps across your face as Lupus, as your eyes are covered by the Guildmaster's hand. You recognize his fur anywhere, considering you've stared at him long enough. You recognize it. Not like that, you. Sure.
Continue.
But we'll go down that route. Yes, you would recognize his fur, considering how much of it's probably left on the inside of the jacket that you've been keeping hold of for him. It was supposed to be for Xanis, but you were like, yep, Xanis doesn't want it, so I'll have it. And Lupus, being the shedder that he is, yes, there's probably fluff on the inside of that fucking jacket.
Anyway.
So, you can hear a disagreement between him and somebody within the room, the slightly low growl. And Xanis is sitting there standing there chuckling, as he fills the rest of the group in on what the fuck is going on. So, that's Atlas in there. For those of you that haven't met him before, because Xanis can't remember who hasn't met Atlas. And the actual argument between the two.
46 on history.
You do remember him.
Okay.
Because you've interacted with him very briefly. He was one of the people that helped.
Oh yeah, he helped make the armor.
Yes,
yeah.
And he was also one of the people that helped out with your recovery from time to time.
Ah.
AKA, he's also the one who repaired your damaged clothing when you arrived at the guild beaten and bloody.
Fair enough.
And the argument between the two of them is seemingly muffled from inside the armor, like from inside the forge itself, as you're all invited in after a few moments, and resting on these like not so much color-coded cloth, but some of them are color-coded, some of them are more like have little like some of them have little nameplates at the bottom of the cloth with all of your upgraded equipment that you gave to Lupus. It's basically, hey, can you get this sort of stuff for me? So the little lists that you ended up giving to Lupus, all of your stuff is here and has been forged together, meaning you are now outfitting yourselves.
Fantastic.
There is only one person's name who is missing from this list, however. There's only one person who is not re-outfitted, and that is Xanis, who does not appear to have any sort of forged equipment on this table.
Oh.
And Xanis
Did you not get anything, Xanis?
I mean, I asked for stuff, but... Hey, Dad, where's my stuff? And Lupus just chuckles. Oh, right, yeah, that. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you that. As he goes over to Atlas. Now, there's a very hushed conversation between the two of them. It's like a, well, have you gotten the thing or not? It's like, what? I ain't got the thing. I ain't done it yet. Fuck you mean? No, not that thing, the other thing. Right, yeah. And Lupus crosses his arms and looks at Atlas, as Atlas just ponders for a moment. It's like, before he speaks up. Right, yeah. Okay, hang on. And he goes off, and there's some clinking and clanking and stuff, before a mannequin is slid out, outfitted with what appears to be an outfit that is very familiar to both the Guildmaster and Xanis. Of the lot of you, Alice and I guess Penton.
Yeah.
Can the two of you roll me history checks, please?
Yes.
I certainly can.
Alice, I will give you advantage on this, if you do not already have it.
Yay.
64.
And Alice?
Let me just do some maths.
It's alright. Take your time.
62.
62. Okay, so I'm gonna describe this from the POV of Alice, because Penton, you've probably just been told what this is previously.
Mm-hmm.
The outfit that is currently on this mannequin, Alice, matches almost one-to-one how Diana described Lupus's armor. In times where you've asked her to recount the details of her adventures alongside Lupus and her other companions. And it clicks in your mind, this is the exact same outfit, give or take a few size adjustments, that the Guildmaster wore on previous adventures. Specifically, I guess for context of the whole group, because considering you were all players in that story, what Xanis is being given is Lupus Crescent Fang's previous armor set from the Dragoness Sorceress campaign, or as you may refer to it, the Crystal Heroes.
Oh.
And Xanis looks like he's going to explode. He's almost physically vibrating on the spot. And Lupus looks at him. Hey. Right, okay, yeah. This is yours. I have no use for it anymore. And half the stuff you asked me for was completely fucking useless. Hey, I'm not that bad. No. Not a word. Just go get changed. Because while the rest of you can basically just slip this stuff on, because you've got your body armor still, Xanis has to fully get changed. Conveniently, there are a couple of small changing rooms off to the side of this forge. Presumably for the people actually working the forge to, you know, get changed into something that they're not going to be upset about getting covered in soot. And Xanis steps out in his new outfit that fits him quite comfortably. and there is a beaming smile of fatherly pride on Lucas's face as he sees Xanis wearing it. It's like, yeah. You take more off physically, but you definitely wear it like your old man. And he taps his fist against his chest plate.
Yeah, looking good, Xanis.
And Xanis is in a little
That's
bit
so
of
cool.
oh my god, it looks so good. And he's looking himself over and he's like, I mean, I was hoping to ask for like maybe borrowing like one of your old swords or something, but this is. And he's like holding the jacket, looking at himself, and he's like, someone called me a monsoon because I am dripping with style. And Kay just face palms. You had to really? Xanis.
That's a sentence.
Xanis like, what? And even Lucas is trying his best not to chuckle. Yep. You are just like both of us. Now then, let's get you off to your mission, huh? And Lucas leads you all back to the teleportation crystal, where the Yuiki boys are just kind of awkwardly waiting around because nobody explained to them where you guys were getting dragged off to. You just were there, and then you weren't. And then you touch the teleport crystal. And you are sent off. Find the, where is it? Fucking... Mother of... Shamana.
Mother of Shana.
No. I don't even want to begin to picture that. That's like the most horrifying mental image you could possibly inflict on another person.
Shall we?
Yeah.
No. Stop.
Shall they?
Shall you shut up?
Shall it?
Shall it be your head on a plate? Anyway, my dearest. Hush your buns. That's funny because he's a rabbit. So you end up teleporting, and you are in the town of Ishtath. In what appears to be like a small, kind of like sun hut type thing. You're looking around. And for one of you, you're back home. As the Yuiki boys end up just basically wandering off, leaving the rest of you several, like, we'll say like a street, like, they walk halfway down the street before turning back to wait for you guys to catch up. May I ask our now home returned resident how they're feeling right now? How does Alec feel right now?
Conflicted. Many feelings.
Okay. Is any of that showing up on your face, or are you just kind of mellowed?
Probably. He looks quite nervous in a way.
And Aurelius is going to take your hand as your group walks and follows the Yuiki boys to the Elder's hut, or the biggest building in the town, which is the Elder's house. And along the way, there is a very large statue that Xanis and Kay look at with a slight bit of sadness to them. Alice, you might recognize what this is.
Ooh.
Roll me a history check.
Okay. Do I get advantage again?
Yes.
Woo. $60 on the dot.
Nice. So, you recognize this statue as someone that your mother has described to you previously and explains some very confusing situations, but whoever this nameless person is was the person originally who was in Lilac's place during the Crystal Heroes, the adventure of the Crystal Heroes, but due to some slightly confusing shenanigans with timelines or something like that, you didn't quite understand it. But this person has no name, like the statue itself has no name on it, but its visage stays the same.
Do I remember the name?
You do not. Because, unfortunately, when this story was told to you, even your mother could not recall the name of that person. But you recognize the importance of who that person is.
They were one of the Crystal Heroes. Well, meant to be, or kind of. Friends with my mother.
And Xanis and Kay kind of have a chit-chat with you about it as you guys are walking. And you end up reaching the Elder's hut. I keep calling it a hut.
Hey, it's Roman here.
Oh my god. Fucking, why is stuff not looping? I click loop, and then it doesn't loop. Oh, I'm going to fist you, and not in a questionable manner. It's like a punch to the face. I don't know why I chose the word that way, but you know what? We die.
Too hot for Twitch.
Huh?
Too hot for Twitch.
Ooh.
Anyway, so you end up hearing two voices from inside. Oh, darling, Bella, you are so flattering. Well, I could certainly introduce you for some good sand. As you walk in, you find the village elder, who is a rather large Banga man, who stands fairly tall over a few of you. Some of you are taller than him. And he is very clearly in the middle of trying to lay the moves on one of your fellow guild members, who is sitting in a chair looking completely spaced out. Would any of you like to roll insight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I love rolling insight.
95.
Fucking hell.
95.
Okay. The rest of you?
68.
Mm-hmm.
So close.
Um,
So close.
oh, a natural one.
57.
Social insight. So that's a 21 total.
So, Alec, you're a little confused. You're kind of distracted by what the hell the village elder is doing, as he's making some sort of like weird suggestive pose, and that's kind of distracting you from whatever is happening with Selbrana in the corner. The rest of you are completely and totally aware that Selbrana is completely spaced out because she is basically doing her best impression of a kite. If you get the reference, you know what I'm on about. If you don't, then you're too pure.
Up and away.
But she is just laying there, very blank-faced, until Xanis walks over to her, stares her down. She realizes what she's doing, she realizes where she is, she kind of snaps out of it. It's like, oh goodness, I appear to have mistaken. Bye now. And she very sheepishly leaves the room. And Cessna basically walks her to the crystal, where she returns back to the guild, as he describes after returning a few minutes later,
That was weird.
after Hrefnas has seen. He introduces himself. Hi, I'm Hrefnas. And he gives a little bow, and his hat kind of flops on his head slightly.
Captain Phineas Delano. Pleasure to meet you too.
I see. I've arrived. Well, I suppose my boys weren't too much trouble for you.
Nah, they've been angels.
And Grufnav kicks Galgan in the ankle. Liverdine's just staring at you, Benton. Cessnar is just like thumb and middle finger, just holding the bridge of his snout.
I'm gonna give Libidine a side glance.
He is staring you down. Just there does not appear to be a thought behind those eyes, or whatever thoughts are behind his eyes are clearly just not present. Man, that
Fenton just thinking, oh, this one's gonna be difficult.
man is just head empty. Ah, well. I'm glad to hear that they weren't a problem. Come, I shall make you all tea. Are any of you partial to any particular flavors? Any allergies I should know about? And he waits. There's silence.
I mean, I imagine. Wait, yeah. I imagine moon grapes one they should probably avoid.
Are you going to bring that up?
Yes.
Ah! And he puts the tea bags back in the box and goes to grab another set of tea bags. And it appears he is making a type of lemon and ginger tea.
Ooh.
It boils, and you all kind of end up like basically it's like these I think like a mattress type thing. It's on the floor, as it's not a traditional sofa. It's essentially the floor is decorated with like very ornate, fancy looking like sofa cushions that are on the ground. There are no chairs in here. I guess for context, Ishtath's design philosophy takes after a lot of like older Asian cultures.
So when did you become the village elder then? Was it always a thing, or was it a recent thing?
Hrefnas ponders. Well, I would say it's been a while, but I had a young man stepping in for me for about a year or so whilst I went off to travel somewhere. And when I came back, everybody was dead. It was very awkward.
That sounds pretty awkward.
Well, yes, my entire village was... I think it was some sort of disease that wiped them out. See,
Do I know anything about this?
Huh?
Do I know anything about this?
No, you do not, because it seems as though the details of that, like, whenever you've asked Lupus, and this applies for all of the descendants of the Crystal Heroes that are remaining, so looking at Alice, Xanis, and Kay. Fucking hell, there's only 3 of you left. Sorry.
I'm looking at the start.
A few more. There were like 6 or 7. There are now 3 remaining.
Oh, I've started a discussion in the chat now.
And so, basically, the details of like what happened in Ishtath have been withheld from all of the descendants. Some of them have no idea what the fuck's going on. Some of them have been told to keep their mouths shut, and the ones that do know what the hell happened are very much privy to the fact that if that information is shared, it could be quite destructive. So at best you know that there was a famine-like disease that basically infected people and caused them to perish from basically like a combination of either malnutrition and like general like internal decay of sorts.
Okay.
And so
I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds horrible.
Well, I must admit it was quite difficult. I tried a couple of times to use Time Walk to go back and figure out what was going on, but nothing changed.
And you've been on your own since then?
Well, I have my boys.
And Penn looks around to see where they are.
And they're all sitting in the room with you. just kind of minding their own business, just chit-chatting amongst each other as to what new adventure they're about to get dragged on. And both Cessna and Grufnav are very firmly reminding Galgan to not wander off on his own, to which he is protesting that he is completely innocent and it's not his fault that he has a sense of adventure.
He then looks around, then looks at the floor, then looks back at Rafnasa. That was his name, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. He says, well, you got some good kids there, so you did something right.
And Hrafnasa smiles. Oh yes, and their mothers are even better. But that's a tale for another time.
Oh, must it be?
And he's laughing. Suffice to say, their mothers didn't quite agree with the fact that, the entirety of this village is desert. Because Galgan's mother wanted to go and stay in Varnexian, and I was not about the constant winds. After all, I lose my hat. And then, with Grufnav, his mother, absolute stunning beauty, big, beefy woman, could snap you in half like a fucking twig. Bench press twice my weight easily. Stunning, gorgeous beauty.
And it just gets flashes in his mind of Susan.
Susan. And he continues, so, well, she wanted to live underground. Now, and he ponders for a moment. Now, if you know anything...
Like a bunker?
Kind of. Caves.
Caves, okay.
And I didn't like the idea of, well, living underground first off. And she didn't quite like the idea of coming to live in the village, so unfortunately that didn't work out. But when they had their babies, I was there, and then I decided to let them figure out if they want their kids to stay with them, or eventually they come and live with me.
Wait, you let the mothers decide or the kids decide?
Both.
Okay.
And then Cessna. It's actually, wow. His mother was from this village, and then, well, she went off on an adventure into Mechanus, and we found her a couple days later. She was just a little bit dead.
Just a little bit dead?
Well, turns out when you have to deal with, traveling back between planes and the spell is partly interrupted, it might only transport bits and pieces, so it transported her back physically, but her mind was just kind of gone.
Pendant's eyes are fucking wide disbelief.
And he basically explains that when Cessna's mother was using plane shift to get back, she got snagged by a monster on the way through.
And Penton makes eye contact with Alec in utter terror.
And it completely...
Alec also makes eye contact with a bit of the same terror.
Yeah, he basically describes her mind basically shattered, and she went insane, and eventually ended up disappearing after a while, off into the wilderness, and he hasn't seen her since, so he thought it was just best to keep Cessna in the village, for the sake of not knowing where she went, and not knowing if she would do something crazy.
Through the telepathy, Penton is going to say to Alec, I forgive you. Being stuck in a tower in Mistos is clearly not the worst thing that could have happened.
Yeah, I guess so, but...
And then Hrefnasa looks at Libidine with a smile on his face. And well... he was a special one.
He is a special one.
Oh, I bet he was a special one.
And immediately, the moment you say that...
Penton immediately cups his mouth as it comes out automatically.
Hrefnasa looks at you with a sly smile on his face. Oh, well. I won't ask, boys will be boys. But let's just say that his mother, good lord, she was something special. met her in Rabbit Hovel, and the irony being that he took after his mother. Entirely. There is no Goliath or Bonga blood in him.
Huh.
And he ponders for a moment. But he does take after me in some capacity. She has a soul man's mind.
Was his mother a pure rabbit folk, or...?
No, she was part Knoll.
That explains it.
And you're starting to notice a recurring trend with each of the, as he's describing each of the women that, you know, each of his kids have come from. Prefnasa likes a lady that can break him. Like, very large, powerful woman. We're talking a Susan at, like, base. And that makes you chuckle a little bit as he's describing it, as he's like, respecting them like they're Greek goddesses.
He can't break his back like Bane to Batman, then he's not interested.
Fucking seriously. Okay, well, anyway. Moving on. That'll go from 0 to 10 real fucking quick. Hrefnas pours out the tea, offers you all a little, like, a couple biscuits from his, very large, like, ornate biscuit tin that's got, like, they're all laid out in a way it looks like a little sea of biscuits.
What kind of biscuits are there?
A whole fucking variety
Macadamia
of them.
nuts, shortbreads,
If you
Dodgers.
if you can think of it, it's probably in there.
Oh, yes.
It's a very large tin. Like, he's having to two-hand it like a tray and offering them round before putting them back on the table. Sir!
Appropriately, I imagine Penton is a custard cream kind of guy.
No comment. Sir, what brings you all here, then? Hmm? Surely not just returning my boys. They haven't been that much of a problem, have they? And Hrefnasa is looking around at you all with an expectant look. Well? Have you boys gotten yourself in trouble? What? I didn't do
No.
anything. This is not my fault. Galgun, shut up.
And Penton looks up from his, from the biscuits that he is slowly taking one by one. Hoping no
Are
one
we
will notice.
Are we going to Mechanist to get the heirloom and stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, sir.
And Hrefnasa lets out a sigh. I knew this day would come. Boys?
What day? What? What's happening?
And he claps his hands together. Boys, we have places to be. Get your shit together, or I will kick your shit in. And you just hear, yes, Dad. Oh, I'll be going on an adventure. This is fun. Okay.
Yeah, this can be great. Come on.
And they gather their weapons, and Prefnasa basically puts his hands forward, backs of his hands pushed together, and essentially, almost as if spreading the air itself open with his hands, opens a portal to Mechanus.
Oh.
I've still got it. To which there is a collective face-palming between all four of his boys in quick succession, so it's like a Mexican wave of face-palm before he steps through the portal, and I'm presuming everyone else is following.
I'm a little apprehensive
Yeah.
after hearing about what happened to that lady, but Penton tentatively steps forward through the portal.
It's ripped in half.
Let's see if this breaks it or not. Excellent. It doesn't.
Portal time. I love portals.
But do they love you?
Always.
Find out next time. No. So...
Exciting episode. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball B, am I right? No.
It is with Prognosa around.
No, it's Dragon Ball Titties. Anyway.
Like,
My
more
terrible
lizard
humor
thing,
aside.
isn't it?
So you end up going through portal, and you end up walking for a while. Like a while. Like holy crap.
What does Mechanist look like?
It appears to be a very large combination of different like clockwork. The whole place is like a steampunker's wet dream. There are little machines, cogs, devices, like mechanical whirring, like
We'll do hickeys and whatchamacallits.
literally like you're expecting like a goblin or a rock gnome or deep gnome of some capacity to just pop out of one of the little bits of machinery and start describing to you how this random piece of machinery works or something like that. And as you're wandering forward, I'm just gonna give you guys like a little square that I'd like you to like just organize yourselves in for the sake of my brain cell. So oh, it doesn't snap to center. Oh, it doesn't snap to home. Oh, it doesn't snap to center. Oh, it's disgusting. Why do you not snap to center? Fucking whore.
It doesn't snap to center.
I'll snap you in the center in a minute. So just like
Craft Narcissus.
Yeah, in a room.
I will throw you. So just within that bubble, you just organize yourselves. Because you know
Within the 30 cube,
yes, within that square, you could organize yourselves. So
where is Aurolus? There he is.
I've just slapped him
No.
down randomly. So move yourselves as you wish, and then just plop yourselves down.
Next to my boy.
Okay. And with that done, I'm going to. Oh. So you're walking for a while until you approach this very, very large, very unusual looking building. Which is odd, because everything else has just been random nonsense as you've been walking along. And you feel as though there is something following you as you walk.
Something or someone.
You're not sure. But you enter this large chamber. And there is a chill that runs through your skin as you enter. As though just being here and being present is an unnatural thing. Your very presence in this room is making your skin crawl.
That's not the first time this has happened
Oh.
to us.
No, it is not. However, it is enough that any of you who have fur, your fur is standing on end.
Ooh, prickly.
It is an extreme discomfort.
Can I start flicking coins in the air, please?
Huh?
I'm going to start flicking coins in the air.
Okay.
Capital Blitz.
Right. Can you expend your MP now then? You're flicking coins.
Work out how much time passes from
Mhm.
this thing to the next. Okay.
So, as you're walking forwards, you enter the first of what appears to be a series of large chambers within this building. Time does not seem to flow naturally here. And Hrafnasa looks a little apprehensive. Ah, we're here.
What do you mean by time doesn't seem to flow naturally here?
As in,
What sort of things do we see to suggest that?
clocks are winding backwards, cogs are seemingly accelerating forwards and then backwards at random intervals.
Is it just like it's just the surroundings around us, or are we affected by it too?
You don't seem too like, it's a little odd. Like if you can see certain machines crawling their way down walls to then just slide backwards like they're in reverse. It seems like time here is extremely distorted. And Hrafn also seems to be looking around, expectantly. Before he pipes up, ready yourselves? It appears to have seen us.
It.
Points.
And you watch the air wiggle in the middle of the room. Like Jello. Like somebody has taken a big bowl of Jello and just slapped that. Like, before it makes a strangely crisp popping noise. And a golem
Oh shit!
appears in the room.
Fucking hell!
Oh my god.
A popping noise.
So it's like a
Literally
Yep.
And it's just there.
Yep.
Like it just popped into existence. It
Pretty
actually
much.
just popped in.
It just
It's
does
just popping
literally.
by, guys.
Yeah, it literally does just seem like it's popped in from nowhere.
It's just popped in for a few bits from the shop.
And Rafnasa looks at it.
Yeah, and where the shopping?
Ooh. Add that to one of Penton's many attempts to try and make a pass at Liberdine before failing.
What?
Savage.
Flick coins twice as fast as that.
Try me.
Flick coins with both hands.
And Rafnasa looks at you guys. Right. You wanted the heirloom. There it is.
What do you mean?
Well, exactly what I said.
No.
There's your heirloom. Do any of you want to roll an investigation check to
Yes.
see if you can spot what
Yes,
Rafnasa means?
please.
Go for it.
I have good intelligence, I say to myself,
I rolled 36.
hoping to not roll another nat one. What the fuck? It's a natural 20.
Oh!
Why?
Oh,
I was expecting another nat one.
I know. 45.
Damn.
Woo!
Anybody else rolling?
I rolled 36.
36. Anyone else? Before I move along.
Wait, what are we rolling?
If people want to roll investigation, see what Rafnasa
Oh.
means, then go
Hell
for it.
yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20 today.
Your luck is
Nothing
either
else.
extremely good or extremely bad. No in between. Literally.
My luck is just on both
30.
ends of the bell cards.
30.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And that is when you see it. Exactly. What Hrafnasa is staring at. There appears to be a rod that is emitting intense chronomantic energy. And you realize that this golem is using the chronomantic paradox, aka the time sage heirloom, as a power source. It is literally functioning off of the heirloom itself. So you'll be able to acquire the heirloom, but you're gonna have to break this golem into pieces to be able to do so. It sees you
Oh dear.
and immediately recognizes the magical aura of multiple of your party. As a fun little thing, you have the time mages that are currently in your parties, plural, because there are two groups technically. It doesn't pay any mind to Alec after looking at him for a moment, and then hyperfixates on the 5 sages that you currently have toting along with you, staring at each of the Uikis. And you see it basically slam its metallic hands together, and what appears to be a very low quality MP3 sound effect of knuckles crunching echo out.
Oh.
Knucklecrunch.mp3.
And that is literally the words the words are like sliding over the globe that is the top of its head. So it's just knucklecrunch.mp3. You have no idea what an MP3 is, but you assume it's something to do with the sound
Some
effect.
ancient language long forgotten.
Possibly. Detecting paradox, preparing to end, resolve problem, and the robotic voice of it echoes out. Prepare to get smashed.
Oh, he means us!
And it proceeds
He's just
to...
preparing to end. It just explodes.
And it places that low quality knuckle clicking sound plays out again. It does a little Mexican wave with its arms. Going to smash. And not in a fun or interesting way. And
Wow.
please roll initiative.
Wow.
Staring at him in disbelief.
It appears
Wow.
Who designed
appears
you
that
that
whoever-
you would save that?
Whoever built it clearly did not take this golem protecting the heirloom seriously. Either it being an intimidation
I was
tactic,
gonna say,
it's either an intimidation tactic, they never thought that somebody would try and take the heirloom, or it's just even more humiliating when it kicks your ass. You're not sure which of the three it is. Maybe it's a combination of them. Who knows?
Prepare to get dumped
initiative.
on.
Anyway,
Oh, my initiative bonus is gigantic.
please roll me initiative. Also, for context of the people watching or listening, the party has only this is the first fight the party is going to be getting with their new loadouts. So there's going to be a lot of, oh my god, what the fuck? Followed by, uh-oh, in a very quick span.
How much time passed from when I said Capital Blitz is active to now?
Well, have you spent your MP?
Yes.
Does it look like it?
Oh, did I not say it? Yeah, I have.
You sure? You sure about that?
I rolled 169 and I need to go to the toilet.
It's level 7 rune. I used 70 MP.
Oh right, yeah, your MP bar is just fucking massive, I forget.
Yep.
So, 169 for Alec. Alice?
I might be going a little crazy, but I swear I have an ability that's like, I can't find it, where like, wait, if I roll, I have advantage on my initiative, but I'm not sure. Like, I might just be making this up. I have no idea what it's called. I have a lot of abilities.
It might
Do you
be.
think I'm making it up?
I can have a look. You do not have anything in your abilities that would do that. And it appears that any flat bonuses, it's just flat bonuses. You might be thinking of you might be thinking of Dark Knight's thing where it adds your charisma modifier to your initiative bonus. Which is
Yeah,
already
I think I'm
calculated
thinking
in.
of something else, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Right, let me just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Wow.
It's 100 on the dot.
Woo! Nice. Luna
114.
and Penton.
108.
108. Okay.
What did Letizia roll?
Letizia,
Yes.
roll 200 on the dot.
Am I towards the bottom of the initiative order?
I can't tell you that.
Shit.
I'm the bloody bottom of the initiative order.
Actually, if you recall who is the slowest amongst you, you may already know who's at the bottom of the initiative order.
I know who's at the bottom, I heard.
Who? Because I've rolled the NPCs ahead of time, because I can't be asked. Are you planning on using Switch Fate on Letizia by
Yeah.
any chance? Okay. Please expend your MP as you do that. And then what I was going to do, I'm now not going to do because I've just realised that that's two people targeting the same person. And so...
Oh, was someone else going to switch fate?
Yep.
Oh, sorry!
And Aurelus gives you a slight bit of bombastic side eye,
We should really communicate these things.
but allows it because it means because he's aware that his talents may be required at a different point.
Oh god, why are they?
So,
And as before shit starts, as a free action for rolling initiative,
yep.
I'm going to use Emerald Automation, triggering Mog, Mirror Image, Avoid, and Elemental Carol 3.
Against what element? Also, you can put that in your buff and debuff tracker. You don't have to tell me, like, what the effects are. As long as I know they're active, you can just put them on your buff and debuff tracker. You're aware of this, right?
What do you mean?
Well, you have a buff and debuff tracker, you announce the things are in, and then just put them on your sheet.
Yeah, I've not told you any of the effects on it.
Okay.
I've just told you which ones are active, because I don't know if you've pre-coded in what my Emerald Automation spells are.
Okay. Well, I haven't done that yet, but...
So, I have to tell you.
Okay. Okay. You got me there.
So everyone
So-
within 50 feet has Mog, and everyone within 30 feet, isn't it? For songs, yeah, it's 30 feet.
Mhm.
As Elemental Carol 3, so that's 15 points of resistance to... I'm not sure. Over the suggestions. Fire.
Okay. So everybody that is not... Well, yeah, so everybody has Mog. So if you want to make a note of that, you're welcome to. If you want to put it on your buff and debuff tracker, it will need to go in the text box above, in the text box above. Anywho. Mr. Rabbit Man,
Yes?
you are first on the initiative order.
Ah, okay. That's nice, isn't it? So,
Convenient.
yes, I will use the first of my actions to Phantasmal Swan Song, create a duplicate of myself.
Okay. So there are now 2 Pentons.
And I will ask Nolan through the telepathy if he wants decoy on him.
Was not expecting that. Yes. He will just turn his head to you.
Now, I forget if I'm gonna need the twin cast to beat his... Because he still has to make a save, doesn't he?
Yes.
So I should probably twin cast to beat the DC.
What's the save on it?
The save on it?
Mm-hmm. It's a wisdom save, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's... What level is it? Fuck.
Well, let me put it this way. If you think you can naturally beat a 190 minimum bonus,
I believe it's a level 4 spell, isn't it?
yes. Because you see, Nolan's saves are stupid.
190?
Is the minimum bonus minimum he can roll is 191.
Okay, so yes, then I will twin cast that with my duplicate
You might need it.
to put decoy on Nolan.
Okay.
So it's 90 MP for that.
Oh my god, you can tell where I haven't updated some of these buff and debuff things in a while, because it still says Howling Moon on it. Fucking... nailed it. Double check. Yep, okay.
He's already immune to crits,
Mm-hmm.
so... So a Phantasmal Swan Song, a twin cast, that's 2 actions.
Remember, you do have tick boxes if you want to keep track.
Yes, I do. Yeah, this shit's good. Good shit. Hold on.
So you should have one action left.
Bonus action, like activate Lucky Streak.
Mhm.
And last action, Ghostbane Dirge on Nolan.
Okay.
And I think my duplicate has 2 more actions.
It does.
Shit!
What?
I fucked that up, didn't I?
What?
Because I didn't fucking Lucky Streak before I made the duplicate. Whoopsie daisy!
That's unfortunate.
Oh, I'll have to make another one if he dies.
Hmm. Must suck to suck.
It must suck to suck.
Also, for your capital blitz, just so you're aware, you got 8 coins.
8.
Yes.
Thank you.
I will leave it at your discretion as to what ones they were.
And what else? 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 Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
I got your fucking mind. Is it good or bad?
And I've also cast Bubble on all. Yep, we got them for that time. They have also Bubble.
He does not have auto bubble. Nobody does.
So I said
Sorry, what?
because my token.
Fuck's sake, somebody's not mapped. Fucking sad.
Oh yeah.
Is anybody levitating?
My actions. The duplicate will cast Ghostbane Dirge on K.
Okay.
Halving your physical damage coming in. And
Just for context, in case any of you have just immediately started panicking upon seeing Nolan's health bar halve, Bubble will not boost your current. I've made a slight adjustment to Bubble, so it'll double your max health. Double your max health, but it's not going to double your current. Just because it's more of a headache to deal with. Respectfully. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah. So, continue. Is that the end of your, or is that the end of your turn?
let's test this thing's saves.
Okay.
As I am going to use fucking what's it called? I forgot the name of it now. Something fate, the thing that reduces saves down.
Unravel Destiny.
That's the one. So many spells. So little time.
So few brain cells.
Shut up. Sorry, this is taking forever. I'll also say it's probably one of the fastest turns I've ever done still.
That's perfectly fine. You've got time.
And the duplicate will attempt to use Unravel Destiny on the Golem.
It is going to respond with Greater Dispel. Cancelling the spell out.
Okay. And that will be the end of both of our turns. It can't activate Lucky Streak, can it?
Does it have a bonus action left?
Yes, it does.
Then yes.
Okay, it activates Lucky Streak.
Okay. So Nolan is going to look around for a moment. and is going to use his first action to cast Deus' Whisper on himself. Up by casting Phalanx 3 on himself. Will then activate one of his Guardian Aspect attunements, and is going to attune to the Spirit of the Bear, for immediately moving up into the Paradox Golem's grill, and is going to end his turn there.
Smart.
Next person to act is Kay, who's going to use her bonus action to activate Light Art's Celerity, following that up with Eternal Beacon of Starlight. Follow that up by casting. I nearly just called it what I keep fucking referring to it as when I'm doing fucking sheets. She proceeds to cast Elemental Assessor upon it. But she misses, as she rolls a 57 to hit. So the spell sails straight past this thing. And I forgot to mention that she's dual casting, so that is the end of her turn.
Can I use a reaction
Yes, you have one.
to Alter Fortune?
Which does...
Reroll the roll.
Okay, so she rerolls. And rolls worse than before, rolling a 55.
Ah, okay, fair.
Please remove the MP.
Yep. Right.
The pain and suffering that is in my soul. Oh. Pain and suffering that is in my soul. Yeah, no. That is the end of Kay's turn. She's going to move slightly over yonder. The next person to act is Alec.
Oh, hello. Okay. What do I do?
What do you do?
No one's cast haste yet, have they? Haste, yeah, haste, dual cast, haste, and I don't know, Imperil, haste on us and Imperil on bad
Where
boy.
is this thing from?
The haste, I will. Let's see. Does that get Nolan?
Yeah, that gets everybody. Wait.
Yeah, there we go. The center point is me, and then that's Imperil. So I'll add that to my buffs. Wait, I don't have it yet, so I'll add it after. Haste plus. What was it? Imperil.
Yes, that is what you said.
Okay, where is my 1d6? There we go, the little d6. I think I stole this from you, not uni, sixth form.
What, the dice?
Yes, that's a 6. Thank you, stolen dice. Spells.
Oh my god,
Just checking how things work.
me trying to write the word hate
Comparing.
down, I wrote hate, and it went, no, you can't put this in this cell. Hate
No
is
hate.
like,
And then I
this.
roll 66s.
Yep.
Yeah. So now I need to get all my d6s out.
Better than getting
That
away
have
with either.
noises. I hope you can't hear that. Where? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I only have 4 d6s right now. 1, 2, 3, 6. I'm not gonna write this down. 1, 2, 3, 6, and then the other two. 1 and 6. Okay, that's yeah. Thanks. So 1, 2, 3, 6. That fire, ice, wind, and water. Fire, ice, wind, water. 7 damage,
It takes
and
no
then
damage, and it's a wisdom save, isn't it?
and yes, and then a wisdom save. So it takes no damage. Is that like from resisting or?
It seems to resist all the damage types thrown at it. So you throw the spell, you throw this Empowerer out, it hits it, and it visibly shrugs in response to you helping it with these feeble elemental attacks. And it rolls a 118 on its save. It's a wisdom save against Imperil, yes?
My save is 68, so I think it succeeds. Okay, so it resists. Does that mean half, or it has a certain amount of resistance I didn't get?
It has a certain number of resistance.
Okay, but it doesn't absorb or anything. Okay.
No, it is.
Fire, ice, wind. That's one action. So, okay, I did say I do cast.
Mhm.
So then I will Shadow Fire Ray dual cast.
Sure.
Signature.
No, wait. Can I
Ooh.
change that?
Sure. So
No, wait. No, actually, I have Mog, don't I?
you do.
Scott, that's fine. I'll just Mog one of the Shadow Fire Rays because I'm like
Because you just
I want to be able to hit it. Why did I write Shadow Fire? Okay. Shadow Fire Fire. Okay. Yeah. I mean that is basically what I'm doing. Shadow Fire Ray. Roll to hit. Where is my hit? Mog is double.
Yeah.
Mog is
You don't-
double, right?
Yeah, you doubling hit bonus or damage.
Hit bonus.
Okay, yeah. So
That's
roll-
124.
124 hits.
124, 128. There we go.
Hits.
128 hits. Yay. Okay. 128 hits, and that's where is it? 3. Oh, there's 3. Okay. Not smart. So I have to roll 6 times. Sorry.
Fine, take time.
First hits. Natural 20, so that's 82.
82. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And it's a crit, so crit. 82 hits. Cool. Third. 78.
Hits.
78 hits. And then the other Shadow Fire Ray. 15 plus 6, 77.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Hits.
Hits. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more. 9 plus 71.
71 hits.
Wowee. And then the last one, 71 again.
71 hits.
Cool. So will I be doing this separately, or should I just put them in?
probably best to roll them separately.
Oh, the what the spell does doesn't have the damage exactly.
Hang on.
Whereas
Hang on. What's it? What? Is it lucky? Is it lucky? That does. Total damage.
Full damage. Where is that? There it is. Haha. And that's each. Hooray! Good lord. Okay, so I'll
Yeah.
do that 6 times.
Yep.
Fuck me. Okay.
God, diarrhea is really good, but the damage types that
Jesus.
damage types that it inflicts tend to clash with one another, so it has to be good for its
I hope
purpose.
that it doesn't absorb anything because then this is going to be really. If it does, you may as well just tell me not to roll.
Okay, I'll tell you not to roll then,
Right.
as it absorbs shadow damage.
Okay, cool.
And it appears that. Can you at least roll one of them, just because I want to see how much fire damage you end up doing? Roll the crit.
It'll be half. So it'll be. Okay.
Crit. This will make sense in a second, because I'm looking for something very
6 plus 58. Oh, that's a lot of ones. 235.
So, you find that it. So it seems to have more than 117 fire resistance. As you hit it, the flames strike its mechanical shell, and it once again just shrugs off the flames, but it does absorb the negative energy of your shadow spell.
It wasn't damaged
does
before,
figure.
was it?
It just laughs at you
Cool.
and does finger guns at you.
Oh, I can't see its HP. Is that? Yeah. But other than that, I will
Boom.
work out my MP and cry in the corner. No, it's fine.
It's fucking weird.
6.
Is that the end of your turn? Are you doing any movement?
I will move one space just
Okay.
to feel
Nice.
Accomplished.
active. There we go.
You did
Thanks,
it.
Benton.
Yeah.
Woo! Round of applause.
Alright, it's getting into sarcasm territory now.
Getting into?
I will dispel your haste.
Oh, get wrecked.
Oh, by
Don't
the
be
way,
fighting words. But
anyone
that's not quite
who
right.
who has the renewing Morion, remember to put your auto regen 5 in your sheets. I may or may not fucking forgotten like a moron. So it is now Gruffnav's turn. He is going to spend his first 2 actions
I bet the time sages are finding it weird that they weren't the ones that had to put haste up.
No.
So true.
So with his first 2 actions, Gruffnav is going to dual cast Protect 3, Shell 3, Phalanx 3, and Moment of Prescience on himself. I can actually spell. So he then, with the crack of his whip, needs to dual cast Tornado 2 and Quake 2. using his moment of prescience for the first attack, rolling a 114 to hit. Now I have to do maths. And as Tornado 2 hits, it should do 235 damage. However, the golem has 74 points of wind resistance, so he only does 161 wind damage. And then proceeds to do the same thing with Quake 2. Remember, that's 5, 10, 15. I'm looking at Galgun, not Grufnav. Clicked on the wrong. It's 4, 8, 12, 17, 24. To 31, 38 spent so far. As the second one he rolls is 89 to hit. And unfortunately, Grufnav happens to find its next weak point, strong point, as it reduces his earth damage down by 94, so he only does 139 earth damage.
Is anyone noting this down?
Yes, Luna's player is noting it in chat from what I've seen. So Grufnav looks a little bit annoyed. Understandably so, because he just pelted this thing with 2 spells that would normally pummel anything into the floor. So he decides, right, this thing's a robot. Let's try this. Rolling a 74 to hit on Flood 2. And he appears to have found another strong resistance, as it has 94 points of water resistance. And Gruff now has a little smile on his face, like, all right, time to fry this thing's circuits. Rolls a 76 to hit, which hits, and it appears he's found a weak point. Woo! But it does seem like the metallic plating on this thing has some sort of resistance to it. As he does 326 damage total. So that is 74 points of lightning resistance, but it appears to be weak to it. And that is the end of Grufnav's turn, as he moves over and braces himself for what's to come. The next person to act is Luna.
Oh no. Oh no.
Valid.
Right. Oh, that's a bad taste in my mouth. The first thing that I'm gonna do is bonus action, home field advantage.
Okay.
Where's my token, please? Oh, it's being fussy. Don't do that. There's my 60-foot bubble. That's one bonus action. And then, because Golden Watch moment, I use a second bonus action
to aim
Okay.
at the golem. Oh boy. Oh, I haven't ticked the other boxes. Hold on. Favorite terrain, ley lines. Then where's favorite terrain for druid? There you are. Was there anything else I was going to do from here? Does not seem like I was going to. Good. I am debating something if I should attempt to sneak attack. But there is another point. Sneak attack just has NA. For ninja, the ninja's sneak attack, it just shows NA for its description of ability.
Oh shit, that's early.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is going on here?
I have no idea.
Oh, I see why. I'm a fucking moron, that's why. Fixed it.
There we go.
Means I've got to go and
Right.
fix it for every other sheet. Shit.
At least you know that now.
Yes.
What's my stealth? Oh, my stealth is just a. I like how turning on home field advantage, which puts favorite terrain and ley lines. My fucking stealth is just
Yeet.
yeah. That's yeah. Right. I'm going to attempt to sneak attack,
Okay.
mainly for the purposes of seeing if it is possible.
Mm-hmm.
D20 plus 80. Oh, that's a fucking 100. I rolled max. Damn. I rolled max.
Fuck. Yes, that is a crushing success. As Luna rolls the first 100. God damn. Woo!
Oh dear. Right.
So yes, Luna, you manage to meld into the shadows around you, and the Paradox Golem has absolutely no idea where you are.
That's good. That's good. Oh my nose. Sneak attack is only an extra 1d6, but I want the death mark thing, but I can only do that after I've successfully struck with the sneak attack. So I have advantage. I forgot about that. I shoot with my bow. Trying to roll 2d20 plus
Just accidentally pinged the map. Whoops. Oh shit.
155
To hit.
plus 2
Actually,
on haste. Wait, no, the plus 2 would have been applied. Ignore me. So that's 158 to hit. Yeah, I've got it on my I've got it on my thing. I just completely. I'm so used to entering plus 2.
I don't blame you. It's gonna take a little while to get used to these new sheets, but hopefully the convenience is making your life a lot more bearable. So 100, 100 and...
Oh, I need to roll that again. Hold on.
That's fine. No worries.
So it's 160.
It's the same thing!
Well,
yes.
No, it's not exactly the same thing.
Same
that
result.
makes it a crit.
Oh shit, yeah. Fuck. Yes, that crits. And it hits.
Does the crit go through?
Yes. It does not appear to have any sort of immunity to crits.
Fuck. Okay, times by 5. 5 rings. This is my new carrots, by the way, so you'll find out in a second.
I will.
6d10 plus 5d10 plus my damage mod, which is currently doubled because I'm at full HP. So 162 doubled is 324.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything else that I need to add. Is there? Oh, yeah, the 1d6. Does that increase with the crit? Doesn't say anything about not going through on a, not doubling on the crit, so that's 1d6. That's 1,895 piercing damage.
Okay, so applying its resistances, it takes 1,758 piercing damage, as it has 100. It had 137 piercing resistance.
37.
However, racking critical. So it no longer has any sort of numerical resistance numbers.
So I was at 1,700.
1,758.
58 divided by 2 is 879. Can it make a wisdom save against meltdown?
It is attempting to make a wisdom save. It rolls a 77.
Okay. It has meltdown for 5 rounds. Is it immune to petrify?
Is it immune to petrify? Yes, it is.
Okay. That was my first action.
Spicy.
And then third bonus action, since I've successfully struck with a sneak attack, I will apply Death Mark.
Okay.
Sure, it's only a +1,
But it's still a +1.
it's still a +1.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, just my shit. Right. I will be sneak attacking with every attack that I make.
Okay.
For the purpose of, I don't want to have to remove that 1d6 if I don't have to.
May I ask what the lowest possible stealth
The
roll you can
low...
make right now is?
Okay, so if I roll a net 1, it would be 81 is the lowest.
Okay, yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay. In that case, time to roll the hits.
Okay.
If I'm just becoming invisible.
Pretty much, you are just like everyone else can kind of see where you are, but you are stanced in a weird manner where, like, you're stanced in a very weird / unique manner in which the Paradox Golem cannot process the absurd hiding technique that is your draconic self, essentially like almost like a statue, like you're trying to blend in with your surroundings while you're plinking arrows at it from a distance. And it just cannot process the fact you're there, because you just blend in with the scenery so well. There's a convenient lunar-shaped hole behind you. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something comical. We'll go with that.
So the second attack that I make is 162 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Is also a crit. I totally should have fucking changed my fucking arrows, but hey ho. I'll do that next.
Yeah.
164 because I bought. Wait, 164? Wasn't that 162 a second ago? What the fuck?
There's 162 that you rolled.
Yeah, no, but the death mark. No, I'm talking about my damage mod.
Oh, there's something. You've gone a bit quirky with it.
I don't think so. But Deathmark says it's only adding +1. Let's add +2. I don't know.
That'd be fine.
I'll take it. What's maths? That's 164 times 2 is 128. 328, what am I talking about? Q, that's 1,935.
Okay.
Is it an action to change my arrows?
It will be a bonus action since you're
A
changing
bonus
arrows.
action. Perfect. So for my fourth bonus action, I change them to the infinite lunarium arrows. What does this say? There goes 20% of damage reduction, given back as MP. Increases damage on attack by builder's level if what the fuck, I've got to add more shit. Damn, fuck.
I don't think anybody has attacked it yet. Aside from you. Oh wait, no, Gruffnev has.
Yeah.
Fucking and moron. Ignore me.
Well, does that get doubled or does that just say?
That will be doubled as well, since it's a
Oh
modifier.
fuck.
Will that apply to your last couple of attacks?
86 times 2 is 172.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
that
no.
will apply from attacks
From this one onwards, because
3 till 5.
Yeah.
So, attack number 3. I rolled the exact same fucking thing. That's 166 to hit.
Hits.
Change that to 66 rather than 60-10 rather than 5d10 plus 172. Right, so that's 2,760 for the third. For the fourth,
Okay, so 2760.
for oh my god, for the fourth attack it was 171 to hit, dealing 2,785.
Yep.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh fucking hell.
Woo! Yippee! We're only going for gold, guys.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's 176, 2,820 piercing damage. That's all of my action. Yes, that's all of my actions.
Okay. So next person in the initiative order then is Letizia. Oh, this is gonna be an experience. Letizia is going to look around and question if she should just go on the full offensive or not.
Well, asking us.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay then. So.
Do to that thing what you ended up doing to me in one of our last fights.
She's going to move up alongside Nolan. Let me putting my water bottle back. Same hydrate or dihydrate. She is going to use 5 of her actions, and she is going to trigger attack with each and every single one of them. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they all hit. They all crit. What I'm going to do, because I'm being lazy, is I'm going to basically roll it. Oh, wait, hang on. Lattice is full HP, so that should be 202. Brain cells, please. And then I'm going to multiply it by the crit bonus thing, and I'm going to multiply it. I'm rolling once, but I'm just going to do the damage 5 times over, because I cannot be bothered to brain cell, because that requires intellect. So across her 5 attacks, she does 6,425 damage. Yeah. I feel like that's probably lower than it should be, but I'm not really bothered. So that is Letizia done. Next, where she's going to end her turn, I am going to ask Alice to take the next turn, because I need to figure out what I'm doing with Galgan.
I thought this day would never come. I've been sitting here with my turn ready.
Hey! I mean, sorry, that makes it sound like I have no faith. Yeah. Come on then.
But
show
first,
us.
can I just convince Stannis that he wants to do lots of lightning damage and give it to me?
Sure. So, you're hoping to get, your Spellblade infusion thing active, yeah?
Yes, but I will have to do that on...
On where?
Do I do that on this turn?
I have an idea that could resolve this problem.
Yeah, I'm Confucius.
You're Confucius.
What the fuck? Okay,
Please
so...
tell me it's your wisdom wise one.
No. Okay, so...
Or I can just take my turn and then we can discuss it. I don't know.
I have a plan. I have a genius
Okay,
plan.
okay, hit me with it.
Proceeds to throw random object. No. So what is going to happen is Galgan is going to use Time Stop. Is going to use lesser Time Stop. And is going to use that round worth of action to cast Greater Quicken on you, Alice.
Yeah!
Seeing that you are itching and eager to execute a plan, and in Galgan's mind, it's like, why not? What could go? What could go wrong? Proceeds to apply that to you, and then is going to use his remaining 3 actions to help this thing with arrows, rolling rolling a 103 to hit on the first one. First one hits and does 632 damage. Second one hits and crits, doing 528 damage. And then the third one hits and crits, doing 576 damage. And that is going to be the Galgan is going to move over to where Luna is. And that is going to be end of Galgan's turn, so Alice, go. You won lightning damage, right?
Yeah. Yes, from Xanis, please.
Okay, so... I'm going to jump over to Xanis. Is going to use his first action. I'm presuming you're using that round of extra actions to use your spell magnet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just before I do this, because otherwise you're about to get fucking...
Wait,
nuked.
or can I... Can I do, like, a round of normal actions and then catch it with my second bit?
Yeah, if you're planning...
And then hold that till the next turn?
You want to hold... So you want to do your actions, and then use the extra round's worth of actions to catch the spell, yeah?
Well, I think because then I could put up Dark Side and Aura of Cowardice and stuff.
Yeah, so if you want to take a turn and then use the Greater Quicken, like, round...
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, go for it. So we'll
Okay,
to you
epic. Okay, I'm gonna cast Aura of Cowardice on myself.
That's a passive ability from your abilities list, isn't it? It's passive, so it's already
Oh,
active.
sorry, I meant Avatar of Battle. I'm talking
okay.
shit.
Don't worry, you're probably looking at the wrong section of your notes. I do this constantly. You're all good, don't worry. So, Avatar of
I
Battle.
don't even know where I got that. Okay, fine. Great. And then after I've done that, I'm going to move to a new location.
Okay.
Can I still catch it from here?
Yep, it's the next hostile spell that's cast, so...
Oh, okay, stunning. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, and then I want to put up Dark Side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna remove everything after my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm gonna cast Gigavolt.
Gigavolt.
Yeah, whatever the hell it's called.
Yes. So Gigavolt, and I'm presuming it's the single target version.
Yeah, because there's only one target.
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure it's got the right one. So
So it needs to make a Dex save.
it rolls a. It rolls a 66.
Okay, it fails.
Okay.
So it takes 15d10 lightning damage.
Okay, so roll the 15d10.
$77.
Okay, so I just want to say, if Luna's Racking Critical was not active right now, that would have done 6 damage, but it does 154 damage total.
Okay, we're gonna do that a bunch more times. I believe if I'm doing maths. If I have 6 and I've done an action, so I've done that. 4 more times I'm doing this.
4 more
So
actions.
please
Sweet.
do 4 more Dex saves.
61, 65, 78.
You need to
and
beat 112.
69. Okay, yeah, it's not succeeding there.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna roll 15d10 4 more times.
Okay.
Okay, 90.
Yep.
88.
Yep.
99.
And
86.
okay, so you do a grand total of 726 lightning damage.
Woo.
Zappy zap.
Yes, and I'm going to sit right here and wave my sword in the air, ready for Xanas.
Okay, so Xanis is immediately going to follow up as Cessna and Uzok wait for Xanis to do whatever he's doing, as it's quite clearly something that you guys are planning, but they've not quite figured out what it is, so they're just like, okay, we're gonna just stand back and let you figure out what you're doing. What's gonna be the better one to do here? You... Oh, yeah, that by a fucking country mile. Okay, so Xanis is going to use his first action to cast Chain Lightning that will immediately get snagged by you, Alice.
Can I ask a quick question?
What?
So in Capital Blitz,
Uh-huh.
what's the actual to hit for that? It's a class 4 weapon. It doesn't actually say explicitly what the to hit is.
Use your throwing cards as a baseline.
Thank you.
So, Xanis is also going to expend his Mog on this to Mog the damage. So, So Alice, I put the extra damage dice, so the lightning damage in the chat for you.
Oh, sick. So this is what I add to every...
Yes, so once you've used Spell
Okay,
Infusion, that'll be what
Yeah.
the extra lightning damage is attached.
Amazing.
As Xanis is going to use a bonus... Ooh, there, I can brain cell. He's going to use a bonus action to use Shikuchi. I'm probably not saying that right, I'm probably saying it horrifically wrong. He's going to teleport over to here. And is then going to, with Gunblade in hand, Ninja Spell in the other, is going to unleash a volley of 5 attacks back to back. So that's a hit and a crit. hit, hit and a crit, hit. So he casts Right and Knee 5 times, follows up with the his Emerald Gunblade 5 times. As everybody else is hammering away at this thing, so why the fuck shouldn't he? So... Gonna roll it to the right and knee damage first. Applying the weakness already. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the gunblade damage, which is 69 modifier. Nice. You know what would have been smart? If I'd used my brain and gotten him to sneak attack. That would have been intellectual, but I forgot to do that. Well. Yeah, I've already started now. 2, 3, 4, 5. So he does a grand total of 3,314 damage. Putting quite a significant dent in this thing. Unfortunately, it seems that the Paradox Golem is quite upset by this, as it proceeds to do an unusual and cryptic dance. Ha ha! I'm going to die. Well, time to be insufferable. And it starts dancing. As it triggers off its phase change ability, Paradox Overload. So, for the duration of this limit break, it will have a boost to its physical and magical offenses. It will have Shell 5 and Hasture. None of which seem to be dispellable. As the magic seems to shift in and out of time itself.
I feel like the DM saw me looking,
I did.
staring through his head from across the desk.
I did. I'm letting you know in advance to spare you the headache of trying to do so. And that is the end of Xanis' turn. Oh my god. Cessna.
Does anybody have healing?
Hmm?
Does anybody have healing? Because I've given Nolan bubble, but no one's topped up his health yet.
I will get round to that.
Okay.
Cessna is going to draw his katana. Going up to Xanis. That's going to, with all 4 attacks, just basically hammer away at this thing. Rolling a 87, which is a crit. A 80, which is a crit. A nat 20, so 90 total, which is a crit. Fucking hell. And an 8, which is not a crit. Doing 1,190 points of damage total. It's the end of Cessna's turn. Oh, it's a great time to look back at the chat. Okay, so Yuzok. Fuck. Yuzok's gonna move up. He's going to use his first action to cast Calpurnian Blessing on himself. And then bonus action is going to follow that up with Geomantic Infusion. Which is Geomancy does... It's going to select Short Circuit to add to it. One action, bonus action. I will use up to E. Oh, it's not a good time to take some of this. No. Hit and crit, hit, and hit. Does 2 crits. First hit does 862 damage. Second one does 901 damage. Third one does 2,718 damage. And the last one does 2,352 damage. And that's the end of Yuzok's turn. So we come around to Penton Simping. Oh, I'm a little shit and I know it. As Lupine is going to take a moment, assess the situation, and is going to enable his big brain. It's going to cast Time Stop. As time break as his time stop ends, Alec. Yep. So Alec, Luna, Penton, and Alice. You now have Greater Quicken.
Woo!
Had greater quicken, I don't think. No one else could do it.
Well, now you do. You're welcome.
Now I do. I can add it to my. This is
does
the
it not just
greatest
the buff?
content.
Just the buff debuff system.
Wait,
not
can we
recognise
not
it.
add greater quicken to our buff debuff?
It will be a text note because that means I would
Ah,
figure
okay.
out how to code 2 turns worth of actions onto a sheet, and that's just not happening.
Fair.
Oh, that's fine. I just was like, it's not
Greater
here.
quicken. Yay. Oh my god, there's so many options next.
And Lupine is then going to then move over here.
I'm assuming that's just on me and not on the duplicate.
Just on you, not the duplicate.
Okay. I'm just having to rest for the fact that I now have to work out 15 actions.
So something to do. I'm a good balls for all, so it's for you.
I did the smartest thing. Just
Yep.
set up a tank.
It's great. Okay, it's for you. He's going to use 2 bonus actions. 2 bonus actions. To apply his minor and major auras. His minor aura being determined caster, so anybody within range of him has plus 25 to spell saves in that little black bubble around him. And also, if you're also in that black bubble, you gain plus 5 to crit. Yes. Then going to dual cast, use his last 3 actions, dual cast True Strike and Temporal Jolt. Hit, but not a crit. I'm going to roll them all together because I'm being lazy. Doing 89 points of non-elemental damage. And at the end of Luna's turn. Which brings us round to the golem. That looks around at its foes. I'm going to smash. And proceeds to turn to Alice as its first target. Does 135 hit? Nolan, decoy. Yes, sorry. Correction.
That was asking for him to be healed.
It turns to Nolan. My apologies, Alice. I forgot that decoy was a thing. And it proceeds to miss Nolan completely. It misses again. And out of frustration, attempts to cast Reality Rift.
Yeah, dispel?
Yep.
Can I? Actually, try. I add caster level.
Yes, so it'd be
This is
it's like
40 or something.
40,
16.
something like that.
Let me look for it.
It'd be by your spells
Cast
on
level.
combat.
Right.
It'd be like little box next to it. The
Caster,
Yeah,
level.
maybe on.
Caster level 40. Okay, that's not very good. 47.
Succeed.
I tried. What?
You succeed. it is very clear that this golem was not built with the intent for it to be very good with its hostile magics. Perhaps as in case it ever decides to turn on its creators.
Someone almost got removed from this plane.
It then proceeds to use its next action. So it's tried to slam twice. Tried to reality rift its 3 actions. So action number 4, it casts Greater Dispel on Nolan, ripping his decoy from him.
Do I have to beat my cast level for that?
It's a very high cast level. However, its reality rift spell seems to have a that it's used. It seems to have a purposefully reduced strength.
Okay.
It's clearly not the first time that this has been a problem. And what it decides to do with its next action. Actually, wait. What was your caster level?
I forget how to find out.
Roll down. 60. So oh well. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I just realized what I rolled. Looks down at dice. There's a nat 1 on the dice.
What,
Nope.
for the cast double check?
Yes.
Ah,
So I just fucking. I am getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
that's alright.
So it decides fuck all of you
Oh no, I think I made this worse.
and uses Grand Stomp, slamming its fists down in an aggressive manner. Everybody within 30 feet of it, please make me a Dex save.
Just in 30 feet in general.
Mm-hmm. I will make
Okay.
it a brown
Alright.
circle with circle of oh shit.
No,
So,
I
anybody
don't
within
want a
that brown
circle
hole.
of oh shit.
So I have to remember who's.
I'm gonna assume it's a magical save.
Yes, it is. Northern, who's up? Xanis. Oh, Xanis, please Xanis. One of the saves are good action and your saves are off a pass.
If he doesn't, then he has Mog. Everybody has Mog, unless they've already used it.
He's not used it. No, he's already burnt it off, sorry. So, rip. Cessna. Oh, right. Time Mage. Oh, never mind. Roll with advantage, because, yeah, that's the thing. And then it was somehow worse. Ooh, cutting it close there. Who am I saying? Lettuce. Fucking easier. I swear. Whoever called her lettuce that one time has got fucking stuck in my brain permanently.
I think it might be you.
It probably was me knowing me. Okay, Alice, what did you roll?
240.
Damn! Okay, so everybody that wasn't Xanis succeeded.
Ah.
So you only take half damage. Is it's 104 bludgeoning damage. And you will find me in the backyard with a gun.
This thing is concerningly not hitting that hard.
Oh my god, I'm so resistant. I don't even take damage.
It does 8 damage to the teeth. It does how much?
It does 0 damage to me.
Alice is fine. How is Nolan coping?
I hope pretty bloody well.
Fucking hell, completely unscratched. Sorry, I just appreciate the fact that he has 203 resistance. Fuck me. I forgot he's a tanky boy. Cessna takes 4 damage.
He also has Ghostbane Dirge on him, so if it was physical damage, he halves it anyway.
Against non-magical attacks.
That's
It
magical
says
damage,
that.
is it?
It says that.
That's fair. That's
Yep.
fair.
No, no.
I wasn't sure it was a magical attack. Because it just said he went boom
Yes.
on the floor.
He did go boom on the floor. As told Alice, it was a
No
magical
one
save.
likes it when you go boom on the floor.
Stop talking. Yeah, so it does a total of 12 damage with that, and that's the end of its turn. Fucking hell. Krafnasa. Oh, why? Establish is weak to lightning, right? Okay, so he is gonna just dual cast Chain Lightning. Fucking 8 times. No. It's probably too many or not enough dice rolls, but it has failed every single fucking save. Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna roll all of this together and hope that roll 20 doesn't corrupt it. It's probably a more appropriate way of using Hrafnas's turn, but I don't want to bring cell. So, Christ. So, Hrafnasa does a Hrafnasa does a Sith Lord and proceeds to chain lightning this thing. Take that, bitch! And proceeds to do 2,654 lightning damage.
Holy shit.
Aha! Man bitches skills!
Do not fuck with the old man.
Don't fuck with the old man. Wait. Don't fuck with the old man! There we go!
You should have told that to your last 2 wives.
Penta.
Penton!
It's a joke!
Can't insult the old man, he'll fuck you up. And Aurolus is going to use his entire turn to do one thing and one thing only.
Right.
Suck dick. No. He's going to spend 360 points of MP. Wait, is he doing that? No. Correction. He is spending 270 points of MP to cast Amethyst Emboldenment on Alec, on Luna, and on Alice. So you now have... So it'll be the actual caster level you want to put in for Amethyst Emboldenment. Memory serves correctly is 56. Let me double check.
Wait, what does it do?
58. So it gives a +2 to melee and physical range damage per caster level, and +2 to magical damage and healing per caster level. You have the effects of Mog and Runic Amp, and you are also able to use limit breaks whilst above 20% HP. So,
Yo! Okay, so
so if you put that in your thing. And then Aurolus is going to use his final action to cast Mog, using his innate spell. So basically, everybody buffs are now. I do believe. Oh, wow. Yes, Aurolus can't. Yeah. If he feet of ring. Fucking Alex. Ah! Getting another 5 foot close. Another 5 foot closer. Is this the right range? Yes. Just.
A sudden breeze comes in and pushes Alice back 10 feet.
Lucas proceeds to scream.
I meant towards them.
Oh. Okay, so. And that is the end of the round. It's 2 seconds, some more. And boom. So, top of the order. Mr. Peniton Pasta.
Peniton Pasta! Ah!
It is you and your Phantasmal Swan Song duplicate.
Whoa, I have no idea what to do on my turn, because there's so much to do.
Something, ideally.
Yeah, preferably something. I doubt it's going to use that. The first thing I will do is I will dual cast Enchanting Entry 3 and Dual Strike. Sorry, Dual Strike. 2 Strike on myself.
Okay. Let you put this into a sheet.
Does my duplicate have... It's not my room, it's not all of it.
Yes, it has access to the what quote-unquote generic runes.
So he has one again.
It does not have access to your bloodline runes.
Okay, so
Because it doesn't have the blood.
duplicate is going to rune a camp me,
Okay?
and then what's the range of this thing?
The cards.
No.
Oh. Well, if you look at Capital Blitz, it'll tell you what the range is. Because Capital Blitz has a unique range.
Short.
So if you go to your combat thing, and you select Capital Blitz as the current rune, it will show you the range of it.
Oh, it's intense.
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, you have to fucking hit me. You need to ask that fucking question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so I rolled the Capital Blitz stuff
Yep.
earlier.
Uh-huh.
It did a total of 427 damage.
Okay.
Phantom is going to Mog and Runic Amp that damage.
Okay.
Do 3,432. The duplicate is going to give him Runic Amp.
Okay. That's 3,482 damage, yeah?
Yep. And
Apply.
he will use his bonus action to Momentary Phantom to do that damage again.
So another 3. 3, 4.
Yep.
Okay. So how are you choosing? Are you choosing to do this how I proposed the idea to you originally, when
Yeah.
this room was created?
Doing.
Coin minigun.
Yes.
Okay, so you'll get to watch as Penton pulls a phantom minigun out of the air and proceeds to basically Gatling gun coins out of a small portal at this golem twice. So you just hear the clink of these gill pieces shatter on impact against this golem, absolutely riddling it with holes. It looks as though it's on its last legs.
The duplicate is going to use. No, he already used it. Wait.
Use its bonus action to rune a camp. Use an action.
Yeah, I didn't use my bonus action yet, so I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Motivate Prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do this. And the level is 16. Yeah?
Yes.
Fabuloso. Okay, what else have I got on here? Also, Bravery and Faith.
Okay.
As a dual cast. And then because... Does anyone want bubble?
No.
No? Okay.
Valid.
Don't want bubble? Then I'll just move up this fucker. Okay. Just trying to keep track of how many fucking actions I've used.
No.
So, let's use this bonus action. I'm gonna say I've used 3 actions. No, wait. No, it's one of them's a round action, so... We have 4 actions left. And the duplicate has 4 as well. So I am going to go up to it. I'm going to stab it in the tatars. Probably can't reach its tatars. I'm going to stab it wherever I can stab it.
Sorry, I just saw the 2 Pentons slide over and I'm like, oh, hi.
Uh-huh. Can the duplicate take out a different weapon to me, or is it stuck with the weapon that I duplicated it with?
It technically has your weapons, so yes, it can do so.
Okay, so the duplicate will switch to the... Switch for the fucking... The adamantine sword cane. I will keep the phantasmal swans on.
Its resistances are still down, by the way.
It's down still.
Yes,
Okay.
because it won't go back up until Luna's turn happens.
Right, okay.
That's how Racking Critical works.
It is...
And you've also got Galgan's Racking Critical on this as well, so technically it doesn't go down till Galgan's turn ends.
It's 182 to hit.
182 hits.
And goes triple nothing it.
Okay.
I already mogged and runic, so
Yep.
I've already used those.
You have.
So... I'm gonna say odd.
Okay.
It's odd!
Hey!
So first attack deals 193 times 3, so that's 579 damage.
Okay.
The duplicate is going to use its reaction to use Opportunist to attack.
Okay.
It's going to also use triple or nothing.
Okay.
Let me know when it's dead.
Well, I mean, if you've looked at its health bar,
Not yet.
Not yet.
not yet, but you're getting there.
Okay.
That was a waste, that was a crit. I completely forgot to add the crit part. Oh well. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
Well done.
This one is
Congratulations.
significantly less impressive.
Mhm.
It's 161 to hit.
That hits.
It's triple or nothing.
Uh-huh.
Ging, 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 ging.
Ring a ding 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 ding. Yes. There goes the bell.
I'm gonna say...
Time to send this robot to motherfucking hell.
I said even, so that does nothing.
Mhm.
Did I bravery and faith myself?
If you apply have you applied those bonuses to your sheet? If not, then that's really unfortunate for you.
I will apply them now, because I did do that. I was just...
You did say bravery and faith. You did not apply it to your sheet, so it's gonna
That's
suck.
fine, it's fine, it's all fine.
You're sure about
Everything's
that?
fine.
Doesn't sound fine.
I'm fine, and you're fine, everyone's fine.
You're lying to
I'm not
yourself.
making a
You're not
fucking
fine.
meal of this.
You are.
Bravery and faith, add... What does it add? Fine, I don't need to, do I? I don't need to add a... Does it add a modifier for it? That's the levels.
You could just put all your good the next modifier.
Okay.
Class level 60 modifier 1. That's the maths for you. Do not, like it says in the top box, do not be afraid to ask for help if you are confused.
The regular pattern's taking another swing. Rolling 17. You want nothing yet? I'm going to say odd.
Okay.
See it. Come on. Shit!
So you do no damage,
Nope.
and the robot looks at you as you pathetically plink it and it goes, get wrecked, scrub. And it dabs on you. The ultimate insult.
That makes me want to chase it even more, man.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm annoyed. I'm fine. So that's 179 to hit.
179 hits.
Odd.
Yes! Hey! You are playing a high risk game today, sir.
I am. That's 1,935 damage.
Okay. You can hear the little siren sounds going off inside of its shell. It's like kind of noise going on
Again.
inside it.
19 roll. Fantastic.
Hope you're right, or that's gonna suck for you.
$183 to hit.
Yes.
Odds.
Yes! Hey! Gambler is gambling.
I am. Show me the money.
How much damage do you do?
3,753.
Okay, so you blink it, and it stops moving.
Oh man.
And you
I will
hear
hold
a-
the rest of my actions.
You hear a
Oh man.
just joking, and it disappears
Oh,
and
fuck
reappears.
No. No. No way.
Yeah.
You thought, bitch. As you,
Such an ass.
Alec, please roll an Arcana check for me. As the paradox
I think
golem
I
is
know.
pointing and
I
laughing.
think I've just ascended magically right now. I rolled a natural 20. I have plus 80, so that's 100.
You
Wait.
figure out,
Well,
Monsieur, you ascending the second 100 of this campaign. God damn. So you realize that this thing has basically just looped time on itself and has completely rejuvenated its entire being from scratch.
Do I know if it can do that multiple times?
Because you rolled
With 100?
because you rolled a 100,
Mhm.
yes, you are aware that there seems to be some sort of, well, they call it the paradox golem because its existence is a paradox. It will keep looping this until it is either stabilized or the thing that is powering it is removed. And
So we need to take it out somehow.
this is where Prefnasa pipes up over your telepathy phone. I might have a solution to this. However, it comes at a great cost.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Should I do
Not
it?
pausing for dramatic effect. What are you talking about?
Well, tell us first what the cost is.
There's a great room that my family has passed down for generations. For should we ever need the heirloom itself. However, to solve a paradox, one must give time. And you kind of get the general gist of it. In that if Hrafnasa or any of his sons were to pull this to stabilize a paradox of such great magnitude, it would cost them their life. So you may attempt to try and continue fighting the golem to find a way of disassembling it without Hrafnasa using that rune. Or you can allow Hrafnasa to use the rune.
Let's disassemble it.
Please please discuss as a party. As
I
this
have
will
a
be
possible
happening.
idea to try before that.
So, like, can we see the heirloom in it?
Yes, it is, however, protected within the golem's casing.
Oh wait, if I touch it, I will. No, I shouldn't.
You shouldn't touch the heirloom.
but-
No, it
You
will.
should-
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say
I
through the
did believe the
telepathy
casing, so it just dropped out.
Anyways,
that if someone can like time stop and then try and go in there and take it out, then maybe that will work.
you are aware that you would not be able to forcefully remove it during time stop. I believe you would be aware of this.
Is that how it works?
Well,
And
yeah,
also,
because hold on.
It's part of it, right? Yeah.
It is part of it, so you would basically be trying to remove. Where is it? I'm trying to find the spell.
You're like trying to take someone's arm off while your time stops.
Yeah, so caster
That's
cannot.
too much.
Caster, no, it literally says in the spell's text, caster cannot move or harm items that are held, carried, or worn by another creature that's stuck in normal time. So
I
you would not be
see.
able to manually remove it during time stop.
I'm
I
guessing I
Sorry.
couldn't shoot it out, could I?
No, not without
So-
completely and utterly destroying the heirloom in the process.
Has anyone tried to just go up and rip it out?
Considering that your attempts to whittle it down, the one point where it stopped moving, it got back up again. I offer this decision to you now, and I'm asking you to discuss it amongst yourselves, because you will not be given another attempt to settle on this question until it has reached 0 health again. Essentially, I will not prompt you, and you will not be able to find a opportune point. So it's got to be re-establishing itself for you to be able to reapply that, for you to be able to have another try at this. So you can rune it, or you can try and take it down again and attempt something different. But you need to make your decision as a group now, because otherwise you will have to reduce its health to 0 once more before I give you another option, or attempt. Sorry.
Rune it. We'll
Rune
find a way to bring him back or something. I don't know.
Is that a collective agreement of ruining it?
Is that Penton and Luna?
I mean, I don't want him to die. I just met him. I don't even die.
Well, I will have to ask because it is a two undecided, two decided. So I must ask both of you to answer.
Oh, fuck's sake.
I presume that the two of you who have not settled are not fussed either way. I'm not sure.
It's like, my eyes. I think Luna won't go against it, but she's not really comfortable with the idea.
mean, that's perfect. That's perfectly understandable. It's trading a life for an heirloom.
What
So
do the Yuikis think about it?
Yeah.
the four sons seem obscenely unfazed by this. Like, this is... They don't seem bothered in the slightest. Be that because they are able to time walk and go and revisit Hrefnasa in the past if they wish, or Hrefnasa has been telling them of this day for many months and years. You're not really sure, but they've seen...
Rolling insight. Give any insight?
On who?
On Gruffa?
On Gruffnev? Okay, roll insight.
Oh, it's 95.
Yeah, it very much seems like Hrefnasa has been educating his boys throughout the years that he will eventually, one day, or potentially one of them, will have to one day do the thing that you are now preparing to do. It seems as though Hrefnasa is incredibly comfortable with this arrangement. As though he has had... It essentially seems as though he has been waiting his entire life for this moment. Like he's been ready for it for a while. Best way I can describe it.
I'm not entirely comfortable with it, but it's his opinion that it's Hrefnasa's decision to make if he wants to do that. So we'll let it happen.
Okay. So, Hrefnasa clasps his hands together. Prepare yourself to be resolved, bitch! And he proceeds to cast Stabilize Paradox. The golem clicks, whirs, and effectively it does the equivalent of a T-pose. It loses... It retains its racking critical and meltdown, but it loses its paradox overload. You will need to reduce it down to 0 health with your next onslaught.
Does that mean Hrefnasa is now completely preoccupied?
Hrefnasa will be unable to take his turn, and will be because I can't do it like -1 at a time, he will slowly be losing his HP over time.
I'm assuming we go back to top of initiative, or how does this
We are at
work?
the top of the initiative order,
Okay.
after you, because you killed it.
Do I finish the rest of my...
I'm going to say that the duplicate's turn would have concluded.
Okay, so we'll just finish the next lesson.
Yeah. So,
I'd say
Nolan.
otherwise it'd be another whole, 10 actions for me.
fair. Nolan, seeing the old man's resolve, is amused. Well, lad, let's fuck this thing up. Talking about resolving bitches. How about a bitch slap you with some comets? And he proceeds to cast Cometro 5 times in a row.
Yay. Contra.
So that's 1. Oh my god. 1. There we go. 6. 6. And 3. So Nolan proceeds to drop 17 fucking comets on this thing.
Woo!
I'm just gonna give it a singular save because I can't be asked. That's a nat 1. Okay, never
making
mind.
it rain!
Jesus Christ. That's total damage. Across them, doing 2,003 damage. As the end of Nolan's turn. Meaning it is K. I can't use Holy here because she doesn't have... because it absorbs Holy.
She can heal Nolan for me.
Why would she do that?
What?
No. She'll dual cast... Why is that? Oh, right, 'cause she's got light art. That makes sense. She's going to switch arts from light to dark. use her first action to dual cast Full Cure on Nolan. Sinus, I'm just putting up. Whoops. And then is going to use her remaining actions to cast. What's the spell that I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of a spell. Spelly spell. It spells.
Spelly.
And she's also going to follow the general trend here. And decides, you know what? If we're doing this, we're doing this. And she proceeds to cast Quake. Seven times over. Hit. 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 So it's 4, 5, 6, 7. So they all hit, 1 crits. And with Dark Arts actives, that's... does 1,719 damage total. That is the end of her turn. Which means the next person to act is Alec. Fuck it up.
Wow. Okay. Where is my I think the highest lightning thing I have is it's still weak to lightning, right?
It is in fact weak to lightning. It also has no numerical resistances, so if you haven't got a very strong lightning
Ooh.
spell, and you got something that does bigger damage, then help the bastard.
I will. Fuck. I have Greater Quicken, right? Greater Quicken, and I have Haste Jerk, so I have 4 action. Action. Wait, I didn't write these through. Oh, it's Haste Plus.
Yeah, taste
There we
plus.
go. There we go. So I have 8 actions. Alrighty then. Do I
Do
have?
it.
I will. First action, I will put phase 2 on myself with rune. The rune.
Rune.
And that's the rune. I have that. The rune. The rune phase 2.
You know, I've just realised that there was a spell that I could have, that I might have somewhere lying around here that might just be really good. Might get being fucking blind. Continue on.
I'm
blind.
right. Phase 2, that is 1 per caster level. Also, okay, so plus 40 damage for all of my other actions, which are going to be dual casting Stormbolt. Oh wait, it's a. Oh, is it immune to con saves from being a construct or something? I don't know.
Technically yes, but because it is currently stabilized, I will allow it.
Cool. 1d6 lightning. Oh, I'll put that in. Storm Bolt. Oh my golly golly god. Um, is phase 2 in the
Yeah, so it'll be Fate,
Yeah.
whatever your current cast level is, and then just put 2 as the modifier.
cool? And that should it does work. Cool.
I hope it works.
So I will so it's 7 actions times 2 is 14 Dawn Bolts. So what I just put that in 31d6 plus blah blah blah, and I'll put that in the roll 31d6 plus, and then times it by 7, I guess. Plus 214. Sorry if I'm being slow,
It's fine, take your time.
because I'm slow. Times 7. 2,149 before resistance slash weakness.
You do 4,298 damage total.
Yay. And then
It's letting out some noises.
I will bonus action time mode, just in case. And then I will calculate my MP, and that will be it.
Okay. Well, following the general trend, Grufnav is going to, as he is next, can't time stop unfortunately because I've used that last turn. Is going to burst 2. He's going to cast that 8 times over. He's going to, before he does so, he's going to move into the liver down bubble. That's a hit. 2, 3 hit, 4 hit, 5 hit, 6 crit, 7 hit, 8 hit. So and does a grand total of 4,944 damage. At the end of the turn, meaning Luna, it is you.
Yay! Yay! Right. Okay.
Already. Fuck it up.
Okay. So, I'm gonna use the limit break to activate True Shot Arrow for my first bonus action. I will be sneak attacking,
Okay.
and for this first arrow, right, it's 176. It's 189 to hit. I'll be using Runic Camp and Mog. Right. 280 times. So at base, that's 560. What was that? 172. I don't remember. Where do I have 100? What's that for? I don't remember. Anyway. So it really can't and Morg, it's just the modifiers, right?
Yes, just modifiers.
Morg is _2. Runic times
the whole-
4.
Yeah, just times the whole thing by 8. You're not having to. Oh, a thought just came to my brain. Does please tell me somebody has this? It'd be kind of sad if they don't. Oh, they don't. Oh, it's really sad.
Right. Oh, if I can type 1, 3, 6. Right. Are you ready?
Aye, Catherine.
I can't hear you.
I thought you'd be shouting at the fucking. Holy fucking shit! Jesus Christ, Luna! Fuck yeah!
That's dead, isn't it?
Jeez, sorry, carry on. Please tell me how much damage you do.
So, if you didn't catch me, I did say that I was going to be sneak attacking.
Yes.
That is with Runic Amp and Morg. 29,640 piercing damage.
Fuck me. So you fire this arrow and it basically melts straight through this thing's fucking frame.
Working liver.
Basically, yeah.
This doesn't even.
Even
Imagine-
form.
Yeah, for real. Because imagine if I had bravery, or anything else that increases my damage mod. So that was my first attack. So I shall be attacking it again. Now I've just got to find the goodbye Runic Amp and Mog modifiers. That's it. I need to okay, so anything that I roll at the moment is a crit.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna not roll twice at pure laziness. My advantage. So the second one to hit was that hit was 2,880 piercing.
Yep.
The third was an 184 to hit, dealing 2,930.
The golem falls to the ground and it kind of just lumps like, no, you are maidenless. You have no bitches. Your blood is weak, and proceeds to just shut down. Its limbs fall apart. And the heirloom drops out of its casing, and taps the floor, and it hits the floor at the same time as Krafnasa, whose body crumples to the ground.
Is he just dead on?
Nope.
Dead on arrival.
No, but the boys rush to his side. Dad, you're right. It appears, you are dying. That was a stupid thing to do, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah, could have saved some of the rest of us, Cole.
Well, what a warrior's way to go out. Well done, father. And as you're all gathering round just to watch the boys. Krafnasa's last words to his sons. And he's smiling. Long have I awaited this day, where I have lived my life to its fullest, and now I get to go out without truly being old. But I must tell you, my sons, and I suppose you, people that are watching as well, is that with great power comes great big booty bitches. And he dies. His last words being that advice.
What?
None of his sons are crying. They're just looking at him. Confused, baffled, and amused. Well, he did always like his women. We cannot fault him for that. Yeah, but I've got great power. He looks over to one of the others. Well, I've got great power, and I don't see any big booty bitches anywhere.
That's because you've got no style. Oh.
Oh!
There's some little air horns going off in the background as fucking Aurolus as you. I believe it's Aurolus that has it. It's either Aurolus or someone else.
Nobody else does that well.
I mean, Alec has trifling.
It's
So-
Aurolus who's using auditory hallucination and just making
Ah.
air horns pop off in the background.
Okay.
Of course you're doing it too. And despite the fact that Hrafnasa has just passed on, none of his sons seem upset. They just seem kind of mutually annoyed that their dad has just dropped that line and then ceased to exist. No, Penton. No. I think Papa Wolf would bitch slap you if that's how you went out.
What would I care? At that point.
Because I would bring you back to life to face your consequences. I will do you dirty. As Kay asks for the consent of the Uikis before attempting to try and revive Hrafnasa. They're just like, yeah, you can try. And it appears as though his soul was what fueled the spell. He's also unwilling to return back, but his soul is now a component of that paradox, which is why it's now the golem is now gone.
He doesn't want to give up the big booty bitches in the sky.
I mean, you never know. But congratulations, you have acquired the Time Sage heirloom that is now in your possession. And none of the boys wants to hold it. But they all give
Well-
they all look at Grufnav. And Galgun pipes up. Well, you always were the responsible one. You can take it. And so it is now given to Grufnav, and you return back. You will be making your way back to the guild
Fuck
in the
yeah,
next session.
baby.
As you are currently staying in Mechas for the moment. There is a sequence I would like to play out, but it is the end of session time.
Oh fuck. No,
So,
no.
we'll see you in the next one.
Oh
Bye-bye.
shit!